Hey guys, I wanted to do just a quick little info thing on degenerate scheduling. Hopefully, so that it can go a little bit smoother as we move forward, and also just to give everybody info on how to do everything. So, this screen that you're seeing right here is on the message board. It is just the degenerate schedule selection topic. In this, you will see all the info on what it is, and then also a link here at the bottom to take you to this Google Doc. Now, the way this doc is set up, everybody has access to edit it. You shouldn't have to be logged into anything. It is, I set it up for the public domain, so like you don't have to be logged into Gmail. As far as I know, you should be able to do it from your phone. It might depend on what kind of phone you have or whatever. Um, so, yes, I will have this set up at the end of Monday Night Football every week unless something unforeseen happens. Um, if you go back to the topic on the message board, you can see how the order is determined. But I will have it in order from the first pick at the top all the way to the last pick at the bottom. I will go ahead and actually delete some of this stuff right here because I have already updated this so that I can make some examples. So at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, and this is Eastern time, the first team is officially on the clock. Selections can and should be made before then if possible. So, for instance, let's say the Sex Panthers select the Swinnies. What the Sex Panthers would do is put in the Swinnies here, whatever the time happens to be. It is 9:45, and then an X saying that they were the ones who made the selection. Now then, the Sex Panthers would also go to the Swinnies and put the Sex Panthers down so that they are no longer available. NA for the timestamp because it doesn't matter in that situation, and then not mark an X. Then the Sex Panthers would need to go to Voxer and let Stinky Stump Shockers know that they are on the clock. That is Charlie. Please also make sure that you tag the person in the message. So hit the @ sign and then Charlie Parker and let them know that they're on the clock. This is important because it took us 2 full days this time, and I know it's the first one of the year, so I'm not stressing over it. But it will just help us save a lot of time. The second thing is we made a change this year where you can kind of set up an auto pick. So I guess before actually letting Charlie know, you would come to this page if you had just selected and find his team, which is somewhere on here, row 9, and see if he had an auto pick selected. So let's say that he had me on here, that he was just planning on taking me. Then you would just go ahead and go to Kitten Brigade, or you would just go ahead and add Kitten Brigade to his selection and then look at Psycho Soldiers. This will allow us to kind of go pretty quickly through this. Now, it doesn't matter much in weeks 2 and 3, but the maximum number of times that you can select a particular opponent is twice. So, I have it tracked on this third page. So, for instance, let's say since Bullet Ants is up at the top, he selects Birds of Prey again in week 3. That would be the maximum number that he could select Birds of Prey. So when I update this, I will go through and, I don't know, we'll probably make it red. That will just let you know that you can't select Birds of Prey again. However, Birds of Prey can still select you twice. We only count for who you select, not who selects you. That's why only half of these boxes are filled in. Because it's not number of matchups that gets tracked, it's number of times you select a certain other team. So hopefully this clears things up. Main thing is don't select an opponent that you're not able to select anymore as we get further on. Make sure you fill out this first page fully and then check the auto pick selections for the next person to make sure that there isn't already a pick that has been made. and then make sure to go to Voxer and notify the next person by tagging them in it with the @ and then their name. This should make it go really quickly for the most part. I get that we're all in different time zones, and sometimes you are on the clock in the middle of the night, so use the auto pick selections page if possible. I understand if you want to make a trade or something like that, so by all means maximize your value when you can. But yeah, hopefully this is helpful, and thanks guys.